Hey guys! Today we'll be covering a 2016 family film called Jessica Darling's It List. The movie begins with a young girl named Jessica Darling getting ready to start her 7th grade as an honor student at Westside Junior High School. Jessica is witty and smart. She's not interested in following trends or being fashionable and always dresses for comfort. She lives with her parents while her sister Bethany has moved out for college. Bethany is the exact opposite of Jessica. She was always popular with the boys in high school with her good looks and impeccable fashion sense. As Jessica is beginning her junior year, Bethany wants her little sister to have a smooth transition to high school. In the next scene, Bethany arrives home to guide and prepare Jessica. She gives her a to-do list and calls it Bethany Darling's It List, which guarantees popularity, prettiness, and perfection. According to Bethany, if Jessica follows the list, she will be popular just like her. Even though they aren't exactly close, Jessica admires Bethany for her high school days, so she agrees to the list. Later, her best friend Bridget arrives with confusion laced all over her face about what to wear on the first day. Jessica uses her wit and quickly suggests she and her friend wear matching outfits, much to the delight of Bridget. On the first morning of high school, Jessica goes to Bethany's room to get something to wear, as the first rule on the list says to wear something different every day. She finds a box full of band shirts in her sister's closet and picks one. Later, while she is having breakfast, Bridget lets herself in the house and shocks everyone with her new makeover. She is dressed elegantly and looks more confident. Jessica looks happy about Bridget's change. However, she feels insecure about her band shirt. Soon, the two get on the school bus where the 8th graders start to tease Bridget. When one of the boys named Burke introduces himself, Bridget is thrilled with the new attention and leaves Jessica alone to join him. Meanwhile, Jessica takes her assigned seat in homeroom and meets two new classmates, Sarah and Hope. While Hope is a kind and sweet girl, Sarah is a popular girl who only thinks of herself. Sarah tells Jessica to stay away from a boy named Scott, and Jessica immediately thinks of the third rule of her It List, which is to choose her boyfriend wisely. During English class while the teacher is busy, Sarah and her other friend Amanda bring out their lunch map to set a plan for where to sit. When lunchtime rolls around, Jessica joins Sarah, Amanda, and Hope to claim a perfect spot so they can elevate their popularity. Meanwhile, Jessica sees her former best friend Dory with her friends at another table. She wants to invite her over to their table, but Sarah and Amanda disagree. Suddenly, Bridget comes in, and everyone in the cafeteria notices her. She then comes over to their table and introduces herself. Jessica finds all 4 girls wearing the same bracelet except for her and feels excluded. Later, when the girls learn that Jessica has a different class than theirs, they leave to get to their class. Jessica realizes that she has missed another item from the It List, which is to stick with the It Clique. In the next scene, Jessica reaches her industrial arts class and finds out that she is the only girl there. Confused, she asks her instructor, Mr. Pudell, if she's supposed to be there. Mr. Pudell affirms her confusion and assigns a student named Marcus to sit beside her. When Jessica talks about transferring to home ec class to be with her friends, Mr. Pudell makes her stay. After school, when Jessica and Bridget are talking about their classes, Jessica informs the latter that she will not transfer to home ec. Hearing this, Bridget is disheartened as they only have the bus ride to spend together. Just then, Burke arrives and whisks her away, leaving Jessica alone again. Later at home, Bethany arrives while Jessica talks about her first day at school. She is shocked to see her little sister's clothes and tells her that she was supposed to wear something else. Bethany then takes Jessica to her room to talk about rule number 2, to make the cheer team. Jessica tries to object, but Bethany is adamant. The following morning, Jessica looks in her closet and finds nothing to wear that Bethany approved. However, her mom saves the day by handing her some new clothes that she bought from the mall earlier. When the bus arrives, Bridget meets Jessica and compliments her on her new outfit, saying it is much better than what she wore yesterday. Meanwhile, Jessica learns that Bridget is trying out for the cheer team and informs her that she wants to join too. Later at lunch, Bridget decides to invite Dory over to their table after learning that she is also trying out for the cheer team. However, before Bridget and Jessica can invite her, Dory takes off, leaving them confused. Later in industrial arts, Marcus wishes Jessica luck in the tryouts, and she learns that some students call her and the girls wannabes. During the tryouts, Jessica has no idea how to practice, so she tries copying the other girls' stretching. Just then, Bridget joins her along with Dory, and the two friends catch up. Meanwhile, their coach Sherry Garcia talks about the awesomeness of Westside Cheer Team, while Jessica tries to keep up with the other girls. Soon, Amanda and Sarah enter in preppy dresses. However, Sherry kicks them out for being late. She mistakes Bridget for Bethany's sister, and when she learns it's Jessica, Sherry tells her to show her some moves. Jessica tries to do a cartwheel but fails miserably and knocks herself out. As Jessica regains consciousness, Sherry sends her to the school nurse, Fleet. Later at home, Bethany informs Jessica that she made the team, which makes the latter confused and happy at the same time. She then reveals that Sherry wants to meet her the next day before school starts, but wants the meeting to be secret. This delights Jessica even more, and the two sisters start talking about boys. The following day, Jessica meets Sherry in the locker room and asks about her selection, but the latter informs her that she has been selected as the school mascot, Mighty the Eagle. Sherry then gives Jessica a book titled Cheer Without Fear and warns her to keep the mascot's identity a secret, which is a 50-year-old West Side tradition. Although confused, Jessica agrees to the proposition. Later in class, Sarah is mad at not getting a chance for the tryout, and Jessica fails to cheer her up. A while later, the results for the cheer group are out, and Bridget and Dory both learn that they're selected. Bridget tries to console Jessica for not making it onto the team, but the latter is devastated. Meanwhile, at lunch, Sarah and Amanda declare that they will start a new group named the West Side Neighborhood School Spirit Squad. However, Jessica and Hope simply mock it. Soon, Bridget comes over and informs Jessica that she will sit with Dory during some lunch days. Jessica is sad to hear this, but she has no choice but to agree. In the next scene, Marcus warns Jessica that Bridget might get addicted to being popular during their gifted class. Jessica doesn't want to acknowledge it, but deep down inside, she knows that it's true. Later, in a hilarious attempt, Sherry tries to get Jessica to practice for the pep rally. After an hour of sloppy practice, Jessica confirms that she's ready, and Sherry hands her a key to the locker with all the required props. The next day, Jessica watches the cheer team get ready from the stands, along with Sarah, Amanda, and Hope. Moments later, she abruptly leaves the girls making some excuses and gets inside the eagle costume in the locker room. She starts to show some moves off in the gym, but everyone finds it hilarious and enjoys her making fun of herself. When the cheer team starts their routine, Jessica recognizes it as the routine Bethany taught her when she was 6 and joins them. Suddenly, the students start clapping and cheering for Mighty the Eagle instead of the cheer team, making them angry. Sadly, the mascot costume becomes suffocating, and after a while, she faints. When she regains consciousness, Sherry is happy with the turn of events and praises her. Jessica changes out of the mascot costume and comes across Burke outside the locker room. He finds a feather stuck in Jessica's hair, which shocks the latter. The girls later tell Jessica about the craziness at the pep rally as they assume she was in the nurse's office. While Bridget and Dory are bummed with the situation, the other girls find it amazing. Suddenly, Jessica's phone chimes with videos and news about the pep rally, and she finds mixed reactions about the eagle. Later, Bridget approaches Jessica at home and asks if she's been keeping secrets from her. Jessica quickly denies it, but feels bad about lying to her best friend. The following day, the mascot becomes the talk of the school, while the tickets to the school dance sell out. Bridget sits at another table again with the athletes and the cheer team during lunch. When Hope asks Jessica if she's going to the game the next day, she makes an excuse about meeting her aunt. Later in class, Marcus asks Jessica about the fall ball, and as they bicker, Jessica suddenly injures her finger. Marcus hints about knowing about the mascot, and Jessica is shocked. As they get off the bus, Bridget notices Burke making some signals at Jessica and questions her about it. However, Jessica assures her that it was meant for Bridget herself, before parting ways. The following day, Sarah and Amanda dress up and rally the cheer team along with some other girls. Meanwhile, Jessica comes out of the mascot costume when she gets her cue, and everyone is excited to see Mighty the Eagle. This time, though, Jessica gives the limelight to the cheer team, despite Sarah and Amanda trying to outshine them. Unfortunately, a bee gets inside Jessica's costume, and she makes a fool of herself trying to get rid of it. Sadly, she again accidentally knocks herself out. Burke and his friends immediately arrive to help, while Bridget is still mad at their routine being disrupted. When Burke is about to remove the mascot head, Sherry tries to interrupt the situation. However, Bridget reveals the mascot's identity and is shocked to see her best friend behind the costume. Bridget then accuses Jessica of ruining everything for her and also hiding things. She also thinks that Jessica got jealous because Bridget made the team and she didn't. When Jessica tries to explain herself, Bridget accuses her of liking Burke. Jessica repeatedly denies it, but Bridget refuses to listen. However, Sarah and Amanda are happy to learn that it was Jessica who was ruining the cheerleaders' experience. Later, Jessica's parents visit her at the nurse's office and ask her about the situation. Nurse Fleet explains how Jessica got into the accident, shocking her parent. Meanwhile, Jessica admits to being the mascot and also reveals that she doesn't want to be anymore. Angry, she throws away the it list, claiming it to be responsible for all her worries. The following day, Bridget and some students make fun of Jessica on the bus, while everyone else in the school praises her for being Mighty the Eagle. Already embarrassed by the situation, Marcus informs her that he already knew about it and tells her that what she did was quite impressive. Later, Sarah and Amanda give a dance ticket to Jessica as they plan to go without their dates. They also inform her that she has made it onto the it list. Jessica is frustrated but agrees to the dance. Meanwhile, she learns that Hope is still mad at her for keeping the secret. Later at the nurse's office, Jessica shares her feelings with Fleet, who then informs her about a cross-country run and invites her to practice. Jessica performs very well on the tracks and makes it onto the team, impressing everyone. In the next scene, Burke approaches Jessica and asks her about the dance. She doesn't want the situation to get any worse with Bridget, so she scares him away by performing some weird moves. Later, she bumps into Hope, and the two reconcile after some ribbing. The next day, as Jessica is leaving for the dance, Bethany arrives, and the family finds out that she's been flunking college for the past 6 months. Jessica is sad to learn that Bethany only came because of school, not because she cared for her sister. However, Bethany apologizes for trying to change her little sister, and they make up. Later at the dance, Jessica finds Bridget, and they agree to start over again. As the movie ends, Jessica runs the track at night, creates a new it list, and writes just one task: follow your own path and not someone else's.